Hey folks, Sylvius here, back on the EO. Last time I finished up the Sentinels of Stormreach. I did skip the Spies in the House one, because that one's awful, and I have no intention of doing it, so if you got your hopes up, I apologize, but it's not happening. Anyway. We are here in House Gwylan to do Gwylan's Stand. This lady does it for you. You'll see that I already started the quest. That's because I had already done this recording and got like 80% of the way through it before my hireling thought it would be a fantastic idea to just not heal me, and then I died. So I had to restart the whole quest, so you don't have to go through the whole me talking to the person and all that jazz. The fun thing about this quest, by the way, is that she lightning bolts you too. So yeah, this is a level 7 quest. I'm doing it on Elite, so that makes it level 9. I have a hireling who isn't a sack of trash this time around, which is fantastic. So you see I've got a decent amount of objectives over here. Basically my mission here is to collect some weird, I'm going to call it itching powder, but some weird chemical powder and sneak it into House Tharani supply crates. So I got to find the 8 stashed crates, get them, and then kill all of their people. There's a couple of optionals.
Barrels lay scattered here. More broken barrels and tracks lead directly into the cave ahead. 2 troll camps sit back in the jungle brush. Tracks run well-traveled.
Ooh, look at that. 2 champions over there. Alright, I kind of don't want a champion plus the name dude on
Fargo Bodybreaker calls out orders to his unit, preparing them for a skirmish. Fargo Bodybreaker is dead. You have slain a man.
Alright, the Hobgoblin, Witch Doctors, and Clerics are dying incredibly quickly. It's almost not worth my effort to try to stun them. Alright, let's pull one of the trolls. Maybe I can get lucky with its stun? Nope. Oh, come on, I don't want... Oh, Jesus. Heals me. No, not you. You have full HP. Oh, God. The hirelings, people. The hirelings. Samuel Merrick will summon himself a nice little Earth Golem, which will... Or not Earth Golem, Earth Elemental. I don't think I've encountered any golems yet in this game. Well, rest assured, golems do in fact exist. I just so far haven't encountered them. Flesh golems, iron golems, clay golems, stone golems, there's a whole pile of golems. Nobody? Alright, I'm going to get that chest. That was from the first dude I killed. Ooh, honestly, I can't remember his name. Oh, look. The dude is a champion. As annoying as that is when the, like, sub-bosses are champions, it's actually kind of cool because there's a chance that they drop a second chest. Although, to be fair, it's... Okay, I know there's a Mino around here. Where'd he go? Okay, there he is. It's significantly less cool when he doesn't drop a chest. And then I just have to deal with a powerful enemy. Oh, Jesus. Alright. Oh! Run away! I think I'm running the wrong way, too. Alright, hireling. Heal me. Heal me. That was the best heal you could do. Oh, and then 27? Are you kidding me? Jeez. Oh, good, and there's the Earth Elemental. Thanks. A little late, but thanks. Unlike a lot of quests where there's like subsections, like I just went into, This one, you trigger it just by walking into him. You don't actually have to, like,
into
use
a
it.
still cavern, smelling a stagnant water.
Which can be potentially annoying if you're trying to get an enemy that, like, backpedals up to it, and then you run up to him, and then it just takes you into the loading area. Alright, so inside of this area is the, whoops, are the cylinders that I need. There should be...
monsters consume iron bands and seals from the wooden cylinders scattered on the floor.
Good, stunned him. So yeah, inside of this place are the cylinders I need. There's 3 of them. It's also filled with rust monsters. Monks will do well here, mages will do well here, archers will do well here, well as archers can do. Everybody else will kind of hate their lives with the rust monsters, because rust monsters will demolish your equipment.
This point.
And there's going to be more rust monsters up ahead.
Brackish water runs off your face, the stench permeating your clothes. Or is that the stench of trolls ahead?
Alright, let's kill you. How did I just take 4 damage? I mean, it had to have been the fact that that dude was a champion. So anyway, there's a grand total of 8 canisters in this place. If for some reason you lose a canister, they do respawn after a while. So do the trolls.
Mushrooms have grown large and thick enough along the walls to provide a walkway down. Rust monsters huddled ahead appear to be the trolls' pets. It's unlikely that you can find a way out of the pit without going through them.
It can be a little tough for certain solo classes here, just because the canisters weigh a decent amount. Okay, just kill these dudes first. So if you don't have a lot of strength, like you're a wizard for instance, you might have a hard time carrying these and it'll over-encumber you. Monks can potentially have a problem because there's also the hobgoblin witch doctors and clerics who have a tendency to shoot rays of enfeeblement, which lower your strength. You'll note that I'm in Sun Stance. Sun Stance gives me a boost to my strength. However, if I'm over-encumbered, it takes me out of my stance, and thus I lose my boost, okay? So if I'm hit with a ray, I might become over-encumbered, go out of my stance. And then even when the ray wears off, I might still not have enough strength because I lost the boost from my sun stance. In which case, my only course of action is to drop one of the barrels or cylinders on the floor, which I think might destroy them, in which that might be one of the situations where you would need to come back and get another one. So it does in fact actually happen every now and then. It's pretty rare though. But yeah, just keep in mind that if you're going back in there solo for some reason,
Giant
like if you're with a quest,
into the jungle. The overgrowth is so thick that you cannot see where they end. This must be where Gwylan fought to hold off the hobgoblins.
miss, really? So yeah, if you're like in a party and I didn't switch back to my actual weapon, that's annoying. Wow, and he destroyed me. Oh god, heal me. Thank you. There we go. That was kind of unfortunate. Alright, let's get Yalgalburn nuts up here. Okay. Jarlbur.
Jarlbur roars defiantly and casts an evil gaze.
Nice. The Earth Elemental did that to him. Fortunately, he did not drop a chest. This quest has, assuming you don't get any optionals to show up, and also assuming that you don't get any extra chests for sub-bosses being champions, this quest gives you 6 chests, which is like pretty solid, to be honest.
Before a series of connected ruins, patrols of hobgoblins and ogres defend the archway and bar the way into Gwylan's stand.
So yeah, I mean this is a pretty good loot quest. It's pretty hard. I didn't even see that champion dude over there. yeah, like, the quest is legitimately pretty tough. Haha, you're stunned, loser. There's also a lot of traps, and traps can be very rough on elite difficulty. So you do want to be careful with that. Most of the traps are activated. See that dude over there? The crown. The champion dude. When he gets close enough to see me, he'll run over to that thing right there, which he's now doing. And that activates the trap. So if you can kill him, or stun him, or hold person him, or cast some kind of spell on him to prevent him from doing that, he won't activate the traps. If you have a rogue, the rogue can disarm the trap, as if the rogue always can disarm traps. However, some of the traps in this place are actually like the traditional... are you kidding me? Are you double kidding me? Darn, I really wanted to stun him on the traps. Alright, I'm gonna wait for that guy to come back down the stairs and then charge him, because that staircase has an annoying trap on it. These, like, spikes coming out of the ground, you can actually, like, you know, dodge. By, you know, just not standing on them when the spike is coming out of the ground. Other traps, though, that, like, just shoot fire or something like that, you can't really effectively dodge. Alright, let's go get him.
The stonework path splits in 3 directions ahead. The sound of hooves and jingling chainmail echoes off the ruined
Oh,
road.
no. Okay, good. So, yeah, I prevented him from turning on the trap. That was less awesome. That was like a coincidence that it worked that way, but that worked out well.
Another section of the ruins, overgrown by the jungle, features a set of stairs leading up a massive stone platform.
You will take a decent amount of falling damage if you just hop down that, so try to not hop down that.
Into the earth here. Signs of travel lead into a massive archway covered in ruins.
Why is my hireling nauseated? Well, let's go deal with those guys. Hey, look. My hireling is just not supporting me at all. Thank you. On the other hand, though, I do wish my hireling would not just stand right on top of me so that their cleave hits can hit both of us. Although it is nice that he's, like, actively healing me. Alright. There is quite a few traps up here. Trap. And there's just going to be more traps as we go along. Some of them shoot poison, some of them shoot grenades, some of them are spikes. Alright. Darts. The darts actually deal damage if they hit you and if not. Now, around that chest are several traps. If you just run up and hit that chest, you might be able to open it before the traps go off and kill you. Otherwise, you're pretty much not opening up this chest. Unless you have a rogue to disable it. Oh, for the love of God. That incredibly stupid reroll thing is so annoying that I just accidentally clicked on it twice. Alright. My hireling can raise dead, which is cool. Did I get the loot before I died? Nope, I didn't get the loot. Look, he's standing right there, just not healing me. Thanks, man. Alright, let's try this again. Healing yourself. Good. I wouldn't want you to, like, inconvenience yourself. Oh my god. Alright, folks, I'm gonna pause the recording and wait for my, death penalties to go away so that I can try to get this chest again. You know, again, if that stupid spend money to re-roll this chest wasn't there, that would have been amazing. Oh, also, just for the record, on the topic of that, it was 15 shards, I believe, to re-roll that. I just want to point out how much that would cost. Shard exchange? Okay. Yeah, you can trade them, but you have to buy them from the DDO store. So, shard. Let's see, what's the smallest amount? So 30 of them is basically 200 turbine points. That's about like $4. So it cost me $4 to re-roll once. Alright, anyway, folks, I'm going to pause here real quick and wait for my death penalties to go away, because I have 3 of them now. Okay, folks, so my death penalties are gone. I'm meditating right now, so I can do my Firelight Fire Finisher, which gives me +2 to my saves. Well, it gives me +2 to basically all of my rolls. And I'm also going to swap to Water Stance, because Water Stance, +2 Wisdom, plus Dodge, 2 Fortitude, yeah, it gives me a bonus to my saves, basically. So hopefully that will be enough to allow me to loot this chest without dying like an idiot. Oh yeah, managed to not die. And I got some decent stuff too, actually. Alright, anyway, back to my fire stance, and let's jump off. Because I do in fact still have to go up here. So, I mean, besides the part where I died twice and, you know, damaged all of my stuff, and, you know, just in general experience a disaster, that went well. Enough. So, some of these... That is an optional right there.
A ramp continues down. The Ardir Arafel prepares his elves for an assault against you.
Too bad he made it safe, but yeah.
Arafel, a
he
ranger
will,
with House
he will create a chest somewhere. I believe it's at the bottom. Oh snap. That's actually the chest right there. So, running into him means I'll get at least 7 chests now. Which is kind of cool, actually. We'll have him stay there. Alright. Is that another optional right there? Maneater? I mean, if it is, it's kind of awesome.
Maneater grunts and lowers his head, bellowing a command.
Maneater is an optional. Check that out. Stupid knockdown crap. Are they just gonna keep me knocked down? That's kind of annoying. Yeah, you can try, my friend. You can succeed, apparently. So yeah, this is pretty cool.
Maneater falls dead. You have slain a member of the
Got an optional. That's pretty cool. Alright, so we have 2 chests in this room. That's pretty awesome. Anyway, yeah, you want to be careful because not all these... Icy Burst. Light Pick of Slow Burst. Nice. Not all of these interior areas have rest or red shrines. And what made me fail last time was the fact that I died in one that didn't have a rest shrine. And there's no way for you who's a spirit to get out of here. Your hireling can pick up your soulstone and like carry it to a red shrine.
The gray powder into the Durrani's supply crate.
But they can't go through a loading scene without you. So when I died in one that didn't have this, I was just stuck. Oh wow, that might be worth something. For sure, that might be worth something. Doo-doo. It's unfortunate that a lot of the items that like gave armor like that, like rings and bracers and things like that, are a little bit less valuable these days.
Supply crates.
Because now there's a whole bunch of just robes and outfits that have armor values, whereas in the past that was not the case. That's actually why that the Jits Tekka that I got used to be really good, because it was a bracer that gave you like multiple effects in addition to giving you an armor bonus of 5, which was like actually really relevant for a monk. I just hiccuped and cleared my throat at the same time, and it made me feel like my lungs were about to explode. It was generally unpleasant. Generally unpleasant. Okay. So yeah, now I'm getting 8 out of a potential maximum of 10 chests. So it's pretty solid so far. I'm gonna have my hireling stand behind. Nice, made my save. I don't want him to activate that trap because I don't know where that trap actually starts from. So we're gonna wait for him to get a little bit closer to me, and then we're gonna just bull rush him and try to stunning fist him. Alright, let's roll. Oh, nope. That didn't work out. Well, you suck, dude. Sonic traps. Those probably would have hurt me a decent amount. Yeah, see, like, these dudes, like, step away from you because, you know, they're ranged enemies, and they'll run into these rooms, and then you won't be able to chase them because if you run too far, you'll go through the loading area. It's like a minor inconvenience, but it's an inconvenience.
The ramp continues to a landing before turning sharply and passing out of sight. Signs of patrols are evident everywhere as you descend.
Hee, you're on fire. You're stunned. Oop, those guys were hiding behind the pillars. It's actually kind of rare that you run into enemies that actually use halberds. Elf Exterminator in my monster manual. I got 430 XP. Okay, there can be an optional in here. I'm not seeing him, but you never know. This one, by the way, has a restaurant in it if things go poorly. God, that's so incredibly annoying when that happens. Oh, really? He, like, just changed direction and went after me anyway. And then missed, but still knocked me down. I totally pushed the wrong button there. Thank you for the heal. Not sure what am I in right now. Solid fog, it looks like, maybe. Alright. Yeah, like, I wish my hireling would stay a little bit not right next to me while I'm, like, getting hit with area effect attacks and stuff like that. Alright, you go use the restaurant. Me, go poison the supply crates.
Your eyes sting as you pour the gray powder into the Pirani supply crates.
So, not only did he not rest, like I told him to, but he did walk over to it and then changed his mind and then decided that the best course of action would be to run through the poison. Good job, dude. Good job. That was pretty awesome. There we go.
Your eyes sting as you pour the gray powder into the Pirani.
I like the idea, though, that I'm, like, going through all this effort to poison these people when I'm also just, you know, killing all of them. Or it's not a non-lethal poison. It's like, I call it itching powder. I'm not really sure if it is or not. Oh, he's weak against acid. That's unfortunate. They specifically, though, they say in the quest that it's non-lethal. It'll just be, like, very unpleasant until you get it healed. So I like the idea that I'm, like, giving them, like, itching powder or, like, sneezing powder or something like that when I'm also just murdering all of their people. Like, they'll be forced to retreat and give up on their, like, excavation here because of the itching powder and not the fact that they're all dead. It's whatever. Sometimes you have to just not think that deeply about what's happening in video games, and this is one of those situations. where you should just not think too deeply. Alright. I will be jumping down and not walking through all the traps. So I'd like a heal for this. There we go, and let's roll.
Boxes containing essential House Thorani supplies
I did not
line the
hit
walls
the,
of the ruins here.
The item in time.
Watches over the supplies.
An elf bard. Arg, now you've earned my ire. And then I killed you. Good, got the stun.
More supplies have been stowed beneath an outcropping down the stairs ahead. Still more are visible straight ahead on this landing.
I would like a Earth Golem, Earth Elemental.
Surapox flips a slimy claw in your direction and growls at it.
And make the stun. My hireling kind of came a little bit late to this party. But I got my chest, that's all that matters. Acid Battle Axe of Draining. Okay, so it's only 5 astral shards, just for the record.
Pour the gray powder into the Thorani supply crates.
Which is still pretty awful. I forgot that they send reinforcements to them. Again, I really wish they'd stop targeting my hireling all the time. Alright. There are traps here. See the traps? You can kind of avoid them by staying on the side.
And engage your force as you close on his position.
He is a champion, which is not cool. Maybe I'll get really lucky though, and he'll drop a chest. Or more likely, maybe he'll just kill me. Can I get a heal? Thank you. He's very unwilling to walk through this trap for some reason. I mean, makes tons of sense for him, but it's sort of annoying for me. Oh, I saw treasure and was like, oh, but now it's just a bag. Lame. Lame. Frostproof Belt of False Life. That's kind of not cool either. Alright, let's kill these dudes. Dude, like, he just stands there and gets hit. He doesn't, like, fight back. He doesn't heal me. He just stands there and gets hit. Second wave of reinforcements. Yeah, I feel like that the shaman might be standing in an unfortunate spot for me. I can still hit him from here. That's all that matters. This is actually the area where I screwed up and died when I did this the last time. That said, this time my hireling is capable of raising me, so I should be fine. That stupid favorite soul I had last time couldn't really do anything effectively. Come to think of it. Couldn't raise me, couldn't heal me because it only had Cure Moderate. This guy has what? Cure Critical? Yeah, Cure Critical.
The welcoming party to meet him. Find that this supply site, well, reason dictates.
Wait, if this is the main site, I don't actually want to go in here quite yet. That's not the button I wanted you to hit. I wanted you to heal me. You're gonna cast it anyway. Good job. Good job. Alright. We're just gonna fall down. This may have been a poor idea. This very possibly was a poor idea. Kill the troll. Alright, troll killed. I just don't want him to knock me over. There we go. Really? Really? Well, now you're dead. How do you like that, apples? And we got one of these guys here.
Your eyes sting as you pour the gray powder into the Thorani supply crates.
You do. And nothing, it looks like? Okay. Still, I needed to go down here eventually, so it's all good. I forgot to put my better gloves on, which is a shame. Ah, Mr. Elf Fighter Wizard. Who multi-classes between Fighter and Wizard, just out of curiosity? That's like a terrible combination. I mean, unless you were like, I just need one specific feat or something like that. Oh look, they all respawned. And I hit the wrong one. That's awesome. Whatever. I'm, to be honest, kind of surprised he didn't knock me over. He did knock over the Earth Elemental, though, which is kind of funny. Again. He keeps knocking over the Earth Elemental. Alright. I have, what, Mischief? Yeah, Mischief and Onslaught. Looks like I can't open that. We're going this way for now. Oh, good lord. Did you just activate a whole bunch of traps? You did just activate a whole bunch of traps. You suck at life. I would like to point out that I just took 15 damage from that exploding barrel, okay? That's relevant, and here's why that's relevant. I have improved evasion, which means when I make a save, a reflex save, I take only half damage. So that 15 damage was me taking half damage on a failed save. But it's even better because I also have this robe that gives me fire resistance 20. So I should have taken 35 points of damage, and then that was half of what I would have taken under normal circumstances. So I should have taken 70 points of damage. Alright, I'm going to try to pull people towards me. You've been pulled. Come on, I know there's other people in here. There we go. What an interesting hat and sword combo. Dude's a little weird.
Zared Mightyhoof glares down at you and prepares to charge.
Oh. He's a champion. Not cool. Can I get these trolls to get over here? Dude, like, I know he's gonna wreck me. Let's kill all the junkers first. Is the dude going straight after my hireling? My hireling's just standing there taking it. That's cool. I mean, it's definitely not cool, but it's whatever. Maybe I'll get really lucky, though, and this dude will drop 2 chests. Oh, and he did. Look at that. 2 chests. That's kind of awesome. Is my, the elemental die? Charismatic Cursed Ring of Accuracy. So, junk. That's a shame. Well, we had a res shrine if things went horrifically poorly.
Pour the gray powder into the
Haha, you're stunned. Way to suck at life. Do I have... Okay. I don't have the other thing yet, though. Alright, so before I use that last thing, I'm gonna go through here and make sure there aren't any other barrels for me to break. But I'm not seeing any barrels. Ah, barrels found. Also, a whole bunch of people found. I need to just activate some kind of trap. Are you kidding me? Oh, snap. Where did they come from? Well, at least they're kind of losers. Alright, and now we can break all the nice stuff. And now I have ransack. There we go. So it is a shame that my hireling died. Oh, and I died twice too. Right, I did die. Never mind. Okay, so I guess it doesn't matter that my hireling died. I was gonna say, if my hireling dies, I would have taken a 5% EXP penalty. Although I did get a massive amount anyway. Since I died, though, I took a 10% EXP penalty. I didn't actually take a penalty. I lost a bonus. A 10% bonus for not dying, but same difference. I think. Alright, House Philar will never dishonor its heroes by surrendering the treasures for which they died. The spirit of Gwylan Fell Thistle rest easier after the deeds you have done today. Alright, what do we got? Shock hand wraps of Vertigo. Seeker hand wraps. Junk. 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 And more junk. I'll take the charismatic 4. Alright, folks, so that was Gwylan's stand. I don't even know. Alright, people, like, favorite, comment, subscribe, check me out on Patreon, Twitter, Facebook. Oh, and I will see you people later.